want to thank Alan for being with us. Alan, maybe for those fans who weren't aware of it, you had an accident and maybe a little bit of surgery. You want to describe what happened to you the past couple of weeks?
Well, I fell. My back and my legs parted company, and I did a great diving header. Fortunately, I didn't break my cheekbone, but after extensive tests in the hospital, in the emergency room, they found I had a cyst sitting on my spinal cord, which was the reason why I fell, which is the disconnect between my back and my legs. But they took the cyst out. I'm home now. I'm only walking with the aid of a walker and some help. But mentally, I'm feeling fine. But it was nasty. But these things happen when you get older. So I'm happy to be with you, John.
Your thoughts on the Sounders going into the latter part of the season?
Well, I'm a big fan of Ziggy Schmid, and I'm still disappointed he was let go. But I will tell you that I will support Brian Schmetzer. I said that from day one. He's waited a long time for an opportunity to be a head coach in Major League Soccer. He's the man for the job now, and he's had a good start. The fear when you start as a new head coach, having been previously the assistant, is if they didn't respect you when you were the assistant, they wouldn't play for you. But obviously they did respect him as an assistant, and now he seems to have had a great start here. I said the key to Brian Schmetzer's early success at the Sounders is to get Dempsey 100% involved now and get him back to where he's been in the past, and he got a hat-trick. So that's a great start for Schmetzer. Lodero, who's joined the club from Boca Juniors. His first game for the Sounders against LA was magnificent. He could have won the game against LA. He had a good chance, but he looks a very good player. He's small, he's a jinker, he turns, he sees opportunities, he sets up people. And of course, the big question Ziggy will be saying, having gone, is why wasn't he here when I was here? But that's the question. But looking forward, Sounders are now into the 12 games to go, and the league, very well done, by the way. Make sure that the last 10 games of the year, you're almost playing everybody in your own division. So the Sounders schedule looks really good now that the team has settled down under Brian Schmetzer. The schedule looks good. We've got 3 games in hand of some of the teams. I think making the playoffs will be tough, but I think it's a little bit easier than people think, because the team has now got Lodero. They're looking forward to get Roman Torres back soon, and the team seems to be scoring goals again. And good luck to Schmetzer and the Sounders, I say. But thanks for great service, Ziggy Schmid, you gentlemen, and you did a fantastic job here, and I wish you well, my friend.
Let's talk about the EPL. They're kicking off this season this weekend, and I know you have a lot of opinions on Manchester City, Manchester United, Chelsea, etc. So I'll just turn it over to you. What do you think is going to happen in the EPL this season?
If you look at it, you've got Manchester City, Manchester United, you've got Chelsea, you've got Arsenal, you've got Spurs, and you've got Liverpool. Plus, you've got the beautiful Leicester City story. So it's going to be a fantastic year. Pep Guardiola has moved to Manchester City. He conquered Spain with Barcelona. He conquered Germany with Bayern Munich. He's first of all got to conquer Manchester United, conquer Manchester, because obviously across across town there is Manchester United. So that's going to be the hotbed of everything. Manchester United, Mourinho, Manchester City, Guardiola. But into Manchester City has gone John Stones, who's a very promising young central defender, which is exactly what Manchester City need. But they've also brought in several players from Eastern Europe that I don't really know, but I'm sure Guardiola's made good selections. So that's going to be an exciting deal at Manchester City. Some people say they are favourites to win the English Premier League. Across town, you've got Manchester United with the controversial, media-friendly Jose Mourinho. He's brought in Ibrahimovic. And obviously he's so smart, he will do what Roy Hodgson failed to do. and what Louis van Gaal failed to do. He will put Rooney in his best position, and I've been saying that for a long time. Rooney can only play as number 2 behind the striker. He has to be free to go where he wants. You do want Rooney on the ball because he can score a goal, he can spread the field, he can pass beautifully, but he needs to be free with no restrictions, no midfield play like he was trying to be with Van Gaal and England. So Ibrahimovic will be up the front, Rooney will be spare behind him, joining him sometimes up the front, but being spare. And then in the midfield now, they've got Pogba. Can you believe that Pogba was released by Sir Alex Ferguson basically for free? He was a Manchester United player. What didn't Alex Ferguson see in him? But now they've re-signed him for Manchester United from Juventus for probably about 120,000 or more, $120 million, 90 million pounds. So he's gone to Manchester United. Money's no object in the English Premier League now, which is wonderful, and that's because the television revenues are going through the roof. Then you've got Arsenal, who will be up there. Wenger always seems to fail to win the championship lately. He's done it in the past. He could be steady Eddie like he is. Tottenham did very well at the end of last year. I don't know whether they've made too much improvement to their squad. And then you've got Chelsea with Conte, who coached Italy, Italian national team. He's a pistol, and he will take no prisoners. So Chelsea's going to be lit up again. Klopp, who's energized the club, no question, but he has to do the business now. I did see them play against Barcelona. They beat them 4-0. They played brilliantly. Klopp's style is chase and close down and run and pressure, but also being able to play when you've got the ball. So I think he's made some good additions this year. And then you've got Leicester, Vardy, who quite rightly should stay at Leicester and earn a lot of money, and the love and appreciation he gets from the fans. But they've lost Kante, who's gone to Chelsea. It will make a big difference to Chelsea. So I've got fingers crossed for Leicester. They're way down the deal in terms of they're 30-1 to win the championship this year instead of 5,000-1 last year. So what we've got is a really great situation. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of focus on the bottom end, but the real focus will be on the top end, plus all the magnificent publicity and the drama and the goals and the occasion. So English Premier League just start this Saturday, and I'm thrilled because I'm going to watch a lot of it.
Alan, again, sincerely thank you for doing this while you're laid up at home, and I know that we all value your opinions and look forward to talking to you hopefully next week after the opening season of the EPL and what's going to happen in Major League Soccer. Alan, thank you once again.
Appreciate it. Thank you, John.
Thanks, Alan.